But again, it's the BIPOC happy hour. The Black, Indigenous, people of color wind down. This is a Pride Month. Well, no, it's the 1st of July. It's independence for something for those that celebrate that. I'm Uncle Ray. I got Brother Dennis, Sister Simon, Brother Bobby. How y'all doing on this July 1st?
What you don't follow or do the Independence Day?
I don't have anything to do with Independence Day. And it's not independence for me because we're not independent.
You're not American?
Again, I stand in solidarity with all my sisters in America that have been told that y'all can't tell me nothing about y'all for JJ. And it belongs to y'all. And men are making a decision about what they can do with it. That's crazy. So how can you celebrate independence?
Women are gonna run. Women are gonna run. They're gonna take over Congress and the Senate, and we're gonna force all of y'all to have vasectomies.
I thought that was awesome. I thought that was awesome.
Oh my goodness!
I thought when they said men are going up, and men should. Everybody should have a vasectomy. If women can't control their body, why do men feel that they can control theirs? Oh, because it's a misogynist system.
Vasectomy reversible?
Say it again.
Isn't a vasectomy reversible?
I don't know about that, Bobby.
You can get it. It's just like getting tube tied. You can't get it reversible.
It ain't permanent.
Yeah. Because you might want to have kids, they can tie it or they can cauterize it. If they cauterize,
is that reversible?
Cauterize is not reversible.
Yeah, tie them up. That's true. That's cool.
Yeah, they tie them up and then they untie them when you really have kids.
Yeah.
Like getting your tubes tied, you can get them reversed too.
You can get them cauterized or just tied.
I don't think so.
You don't think so about what?
Well, I'm not gonna have no baby, so why don't you get my tubes tied, whatever that is?
You need your tubes tied. You're getting old. Get your tubes tied.
You can get your balls tied.
And then you never say never. You may slip into some one day.
Right, you might fall down. No. You know how people accidentally fall down.
When I have a baby.
Gross.
You may find an FPM and fall in love, and they may want to reproduce, and bam.
Or we might adopt. And they need some of your experience.
I can't do it.
But I always think they can't do it. But still, I think men should have to have vasectomy. She can't control her own body, make her own.
Why should men be shooting blanks?
Why should men be shooting anything? Keep the shit to yourself.
Is that what they do?
Well, women do what they do. They need to control their own when they want to do it. Just like in nature.
But some women say this is what they're supposed to be doing. Men are supposed to be doing this so they can protect women.
Protect women from what?
I don't know.
Santa, could you hear me? Because you know.
I'm going to know what the woman who says that it was the right thing to do.
Oh, you talking about the white lady that was saying that
you seen it too?
For all the white babies. Saved all the white babies.
God can only save the white babies. You serious? God can only save white babies.
Yes.
She said white babies. She showed me. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for what you say, nominating or giving us the Supreme Court that, whatever, passed the policy to save the white babies.
To save all the white babies.
White babies.
White babies.
Coming to minority.
Yeah, they are. And they're scared.
That's the reason why they released what they released in 19. You know what I mean? That wasn't just something so. I think that was, personally, that's my belief, that it may be control. They were trying to make sure population control. But they didn't realize it knocked more of them out than it knocked us.
It's Friday. I hope everybody got their drink in hand.
I ain't had one yet. I'm about to have one.
It's Friday. We've all had weeks. Last month was Nationwide Pride Month, so we done with that. Now y'all can celebrate y'all's independence from something. I don't know what.
Oh
But y'all can
no,
celebrate your
Vegas,
independence.
Vegas Pride is in October. I'm
Oh,
planning to go. Yep.
Chicago's Pride this weekend.
Yep. So Pride season is not over.
No, I didn't
Atlanta's
say
Pride is in
Pride season
September.
was
It's
over. I
all
said,
summer.
yeah, it's all. But I didn't know Chicago Pride was this weekend.
It's always July.
So
What
I
you call it,
need.
Independence Day weekend?
Mhm. See, if I
You
had
talking about Black Pride, though, right?
Correct.
correct,
That's this weekend. I'm thinking about going this weekend.
why not? If you got a gas card, do it.
I don't have a gas card,
You still can do it.
but I'm not driving either. A friend of mine's
Okay, so it'll
driving.
be a lot better.
We can share the bill on the gas.
All right. Yeah. Because
Make sure you take pictures.
make sure you
You know, I need to get a camera specifically to take pictures because
working.
my phone never be on having a battery charge when I start taking pictures. It go out so quickly when you take pictures with your phone.
You don't believe in
You have
charging your phone?
right?
Oh yeah. I'm not that savvy, Bobby.
To just basically charge up your phone and take
It's trying to make things seem so easy.
to charge up your phone.
You know, you forget it sit there,
Why
want
do
to be
you
charging.
forget?
You don't always have a charger. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff.
I mean, that's the reason why you pay so much money for your phones, because of the quality of the pictures and different things like that. You know what I mean? So you can use your phone.
He don't want to charge it because he forgets. You know, even though you be on it all day, he forgets to charge it.
Get a portable charger.
Yeah, I did see one of those. But there's extra thing you got to carry. I don't know. What happened to the days
You
before
just
we
don't
had?
want to do nothing, do
We're
you?
not going back to those
That's
days.
not
We're
true.
not going back to those days.
Okay, I'm trying to set the stage
Stay
for an
what?
assistant.
For an assistant.
Yes.
You want a maybe miracle worker.
No, I want.
Because
I
you
want
don't want
that.
to do nothing.
I want that woman like the Devil Wear Prada. Okay, there wasn't a question.
It wasn't a question.
No, it wasn't a question. I need that done. But, you know, that's how I want to be.
And that's not a question.
No, there wasn't a
That's
question.
not a discussion.
No, it's not a
About
discussion.
Devil Wears
That's-
Prada.
Get her done.
Yes, the Devil Wear Prada.
That's my favorite, one of my favorite movies.
Yes, I love that woman because she was direct. You know,
Meryl
like
Streep.
get this done. I need this.
Mhm.
Well, she didn't.
You know, I need this
Expectations
organized. I
were-
need to take care of. I need my dress picked up. I need to earn. I need every what? You know, can I get one of those?
Is that how you want to be?
That's how I want to grow up. Tell me how to grow up. Then that's what I want to do.
But when you grow up, for your first quinceañera, we'll get you one of them. You got to make it to your quinceañera.
What's that?
Even though she was direct and rude, them people got paid good money to be bossed around like that.
Yes. It take a lot of money to get bossed around.
But I mean, if you pay somebody that amount of money, you should be able to tell them exactly what you want. And they shouldn't be getting an attitude. They
It's
should
not
just.
telling them it's not telling them what you want. It's how you tell them. Just because you paying good dollars don't mean you can talk any kind of way just to get
Also,
what you want.
but also is y'all feel that because it's a woman doing it, men do it all the time. Is you see it as a woman figure, everyone think it's like it's a bad thing, and it's not. I mean,
Yeah, I was trying to say that about women.
they giving what the men give. I mean, and
Mhm.
probably even more. They get the job
Yeah,
done.
nasty.
So you think it's a male-female issue?
Yes. Try to give problems to your vice president. I was just gonna say like she's doing something wrong. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing different than a man would do. I don't
But
want no imperfection. I want this done.
but how will we know what would be different because she's a woman? So I mean, she is doing something different already, being a woman in that position.
Does she should be treated different?
I don't know. I mean, it's
You know, she's
not
doing the same job a man would do.
right. I mean, I
So
don't.
what's the difference? Just because she's a female body?
There is no difference.
All right. Why treat them different?
I don't know how that works out.
It's very rare. They don't want to pay. Act like she's inferior. Most times she do twice the job.
Why does certain people agree with that sort of mentality? Even some women. I mean, I don't understand that sometimes. You know, I mean,
They're human.
humans. I'm human. I don't feel that way.
Sometimes we don't
Um,
want to tell them. We see.
you know, I'm gonna need y'all to do better.
See,
You know,
we need to do better.
y'all need to do better. I mean, this sort of mentality that we have is crazy. I don't know.
It's getting worse.
I'd like to ask a question. This is just for my sanity. How do you get people to defend themselves and not, you know, be a part of the solution for them? I mean, why would you want to put rules or inflict rules on yourself that are bad?
Because
Wait,
preserving whiteness is more important.
interesting concept. Ooh, is it
That's why
that?
55% of white women voted for Trump twice.
But he's the most restrictive for women. What is that to do what I say, dude?
Why poor white people keep voting for Republicans that keep telling them or lying to them about they ain't raising no taxes. They
But
they ain't raising no taxes on the people that should be paying taxes, not on your ass.
but in the
You
end,
still
it's
gonna
still.
pay.
But some kind of way, in the end, it hurts everyone, even them. I mean, everybody's suffering from gas prices now. Everybody's suffering from things that they put on themselves. I mean, I don't understand how in the world can you say you don't want to go to the doctor with Obamacare. I mean, who cares who's paying for it? I need to go to the doctor.
I don't have that thought.
Them people still used that healthcare if their governor signed it in order for it to be in their state, they used it. And when they tried to take it away, Trump and them people got mad.
Yeah, they did, and they were not able to take it away.
But they vote people in that want to take it away. That's just an oxymoron. I just don't get it.
Living in America.
Preserving whiteness, preserving whiteness. You
Hey,
heard Bobby, they're about to be the minority. And they're doing
Yes.
everything in their power
And
to
now that
slow that down.
their youngsters are doing the vasectomies now.
Cauliflower people, you know, yeah, they're becoming this.
Yeah. Get ready to tell.
becoming what, Bobby?
The cauliflower people is becoming this thing.
I had to process that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming extinct.
Well, I mean, they're setting rules, and the rebellion is kicking in. Like I said, just with the Roe versus Wade, there are a bunch of those white guys that are now doubling up on vasectomies, which with them going with vasectomies, there's a strong possibility of limiting any more kids being born. Not a mass of them. Keep your race going.
That's why.
Try to get vasectomies. That's how you take yourself out. No procreation.
What do you mean?
What I mean, they're dangerous to black women because they do some sick shit to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe them. They believe they can endure pain. You know, they say they have something just to do hysterectomies and shit like that. You know, they be lying.
Whoa. So what do you do when you say trust your doctor?
Hopefully,
Oh,
you can find one that look like you and you can trust them.
I'm scared.
Do you trust all doctors? I mean, do you trust
I don't trust doctors now because they don't really see you. Some of them, you go in there and they see the symptom that you tell them about, and then they prescribe some kind of medicine. You go away feeling that you got something, then the medicine makes you sick again or sicker. You come back and they redo it or readjust it. You keep playing that road until they figure out, oh, that works. Keep taking that. They don't care if it swells you up, makes you sleepy, makes you tired, makes you throw up. I,
You,
Give you diarrhea. What
you
else
should
do
be
Give
they
you
scared.
more,
side
make it
effects?
worse.
They feed you bad food. They feed you fake food. You know,
Intentionally.
well, because I didn't know between the high blood pressure medicine and the diabetes medicine, which was making me sicker, and I didn't even want to get up. I mean, literally, I didn't want to walk or do anything. I just wanted to sit there and like look at the four walls. I just wasn't able. I'm like, so when you stop taking one, for another one, I just don't know. Then one makes your cheeks, your jaws swell up in your mouth so you can't talk. I'm like, how do you do it?
how do you do it? How do I do it? Is I try to go natural. I've tried to offset what they try to give me, or find out what flour gives the same effect. Because every medicine you get is made from a flour of some sort. They just add some all type of other shit with it.
Yeah, ask the
So,
rocks. I'm sure they know a herbalist. You should probably
yeah,
go see an herbalist and they can get you connected with a bunch of natural medicines that'll
They
help
don't
work
have
on your
those.
blood
They don't
pressure,
have those side
help your
effects.
diabetes too.
help you. Yes, help your diabetes. All of that keep you from getting sick. If you was listening to people, they was hearing it saying burdock root. You hear the dandelion things now. You know what I mean? How they used to tell us to kill the dandelions, they weeds. The dandelion is actually something that can heal you from some things. You know what I mean? They have some properties that can help you with your heart, for instance. You feel me? So, yeah, check out an herbalist. Try natural. Google black seed. You know what I mean? Elderberry, stuff like that. You got someone right next to you that know about a little bit of natural stuff. You know what I mean? Ask him.
But they say that stuff is not sanctioned. It could be that, it could be not. Nobody really
It is
knows.
something that's been used by our ancestors for hundreds of years,
Before the
thousands of
pharmaceuticals.
years. Before, right, there were pharmaceutical companies, before there was man-made medicine. These remedies and these herbs were what folks were using to heal
You go
the
right to
people
the
in their
jungle, right
communities
to the
and
wooded
villages
area.
and towns.
Old wives' tales is what I heard they were.
That's a lie because your grandparents and your parents did some of them remedies on you.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I mean,
after that,
and it healed you too. They didn't give you, we didn't have no Tylenol, and if they did, they didn't give us to them. My parents gave me like onion garlic soup and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But it healed me though.
I
In a couple of days, I was healed. Putting onions in your socks and
And
stuff like
liquor for a toothache.
liquor for a
Liquor,
toothache, right? Or a
liquor
tea
for a
bag.
toothache.
that was whiskey they gave you for the toothache.
But you was a child.
Right, but it was I seen a shot of old granddaddy in that lemon tea which that she made.
That stuff was so good. So good. That stuff was so good.
Right, you can tell you had at least a shot in there.
And I don't know how to take it to make it that good.
Yeah, a lot of things our grandparents did was from the old ways. It just
They
seemed
didn't
like
even have the doctor. They couldn't
as
go to
as
the doctor.
time went on, a lot of us didn't practice, you know. But I
Of
see.
course, the pharmaceuticals don't say different.
But I
It
think the
says
fact that we
Logic.
got Walgreens and stuff and they got easier to go get a pill instead of fixing that is why we went that way.
Gross. I hate pills.
I don't know what's the right thing to do. I know. I just want to eat right, lose a little weight, live a little longer. How can you do that?
That is rejecting what they're giving you. So try something natural.
But I don't know where to start. I mean, should I get some bacon, all natural bacon?
No,
Some
you
what?
go to a herbalist.
Get some what?
All natural bacon.
Oh,
No, you go to a herbalist and you sit and tell them exactly what you would tell a doctor.
Oh,
And then it would say, okay, well, you should take this, that, and the other.
so how would they administer? Would I have to go like measure stuff myself?
You can take it as a pill. You can ask them to make it into a tea bag. You know what I'm saying? You can do it.
you're not limited.
You can have it as a tincture,
Whatever that is.
like a drop liquid.
Oh,
Add it to stuff like to your food.
okay. I don't do
They
that.
did well before the pills.
I was born in 1900s.
And that
And
means
all
what?
those stuff came from the 1817 BC. AD, all of that.
But if it works, why fix it?
Because they're trying to make money. Capitalism.
Well, we live in a capitalist society.
Okay.
What's the problem?
They made stuff.
Were you in
Don't
pain
make
or
it
got a
work.
headache? The first thing you're gonna run to is an aspirin, Excedrin, or something.
No. First thing you run to is natural remedy.
What, you gonna pray it away?
I just said nothing about prayer. I said natural remedy.
What's
Yeah.
natural?
The earth.
To get rid of
Anything,
headache.
right?
Because you take a
Get rid of
painkiller, that gets rid of it immediately.
No, you take go get some peppermint, put it right on your temples. You don't have to do it. Just rub it on your temples, just like I was doing it here on the screen.
What kind of
Gone in
peppermint?
3 minutes. Gone in 3 minutes. Peppermint.
A little piece of candy?
No,
Oh.
peppermint oil.
All that stuff. Who wants to put that on them?
Why wouldn't you?
Because I can take
It's
a pill.
natural. You said, why would I take a pill?
Because I won't
I
smell like peppermint oil.
I don't take pills, so I'd rather smell like peppermint. Somebody might want to lick on me.
So who randomly have peppermint oil sitting around the house? Because I don't.
You talking about
You
having
like
lavender?
natural stuff. I have peppermint. I have lavender too.
You
Just
have
sitting
lavender. You
Yes,
have
I keep
rosemary.
natural oil.
Just sitting around the house.
Yes.
Who
You got
does?
rosemary. You got rosemary in your cupboard.
How?
Rosemary, you have that because you should cook with it.
You'll have rosemary in your cupboard.
What do you do with rosemary?
You use it to cook with. You use
I've
it as
I've never in my life bought no damn rosemary.
You've never
Literally.
cooked with rosemary.
I don't even know what that shit is.
Oh, listen. It's just limited. We don't want to grow.
Uh,
Because rosemary is awesome, especially on
what is
hamburgers.
rosemary for?
For cooking. You can use it for anything. Cook with it.
Is it like a
Stop.
salt or a pepper
It's an herb.
or a season?
It's a seasoning herb. Seasoning herb.
I don't know. I think you're
You
making
go to
stuff
your
up just to
garden.
fuck with me.
And rosemary is good. It's good for your skin.
What you put it in to make your skin go good?
Or you put it in your food.
Oh, you
You
eat
don't
it.
have to take it like a pill. You can cook with it. Naturally, just like garlic. Garlic is good for your blood.
right.
So every time you
Same
cook a
way
meal,
you use-
put garlic in your food.
same
Okay.
way you use the onion, you can use rosemary. Depends on what you're doing. You can put it on chicken. You put it on every meat, honestly. It's
Oh.
all about your
Seasoning
flavor.
is more than
It's all
just
about
to
your
make your
palate.
food taste good.
I mean, it's not a traditional season, is it?
Yes. And what do you mean? What's traditional?
I mean,
To
your
whom?
Lorry's, accent,
I-
pepper, salt,
Yes,
you know,
I don't know what.
onion powder, garlic powder. Those are the staples.
Those are the
Why they
staples.
said seasoned salt is traditional.
Huh?
I said Twyla said seasoned salt is traditional.
Thank you. She's on my side.
Seasoning salt.
You gotta have
It's
something
tradition.
kind of salt to season. Meat don't
But
come seasoned.
it's other things besides that.
It's
You know,
sure.
everything you just named give you high blood pressure besides the garlic, the onion powder. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm sure you brought the
Um,
actual.
So that's when
Pre-made
the
seasoning.
rosemary, that's where Mrs. Dash come in.
Which has
You
no
know,
flavor.
that's right. But you can add flavor by adding those flavor. It does have a lot of flavor to it. It depends on how you cook it. You got to know how to use it.
You could use some salt with Mrs. Dash to do something.
Yeah, you can do some pink Himalayan salt or some sea salt. Yeah, you sure can.
He talking about regular white salt.
No, I'm not. I'm talking
Iodine
about
salt is bad for you.
right. I'm talking about seasoned salt from Lurie's.
That is bad
You
for
gotta
you
use
too.
seasoned salt.
Oh
It's
my
good.
God,
With Mrs. Dash.
Bobby.
Hold on, it's good. I have some on my cabinet, so I'm not judging. I have Tony's on my cabinet. You know what I mean? So I'm
Tony
not saying
Kesher.
anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, I'm not judging you because I got the same shit. It's a staple.
Yes,
You was telling the truth, but it's bad for you.
but if you don't have it, the meat don't come seasoned.
I don't use iodine salt anymore, so I'm trying to cut.
No, I can
things
go
away.
for that. They lose the white salt. Yeah, let's do that. Take that away, get rid of it. But I gotta have some kind of salt though. You know,
I'm getting rid of it. I stopped trying to use the granulated sugar.
ooh, that's gonna be hard. Yeah,
You gotta have Kool-Aid.
yeah, I gotta have the Kool-Aid. I'm gonna step back on that one. Yeah, Bobby, you I don't know what everything you use white sugar. I mean, come on now.
That's terrible.
I mean, even your rice.
You don't even want to grow.
Come on, y'all. Yeah. I've been doing it for 52 years.
The same
What
thing.
you gonna put in your white rice if you don't have sugar and butter?
You say what?
What can you put on white rices with sugar and butter? I mean, come on. I mean, what other sugar can you use to put on rice?
I use natural sugar. I don't have to use granulated.
That brown stuff?
Yes.
That sugar in the raw? Yeah. It don't break down fast enough, and it doesn't mix well in Kool-Aid.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It still leaves a few rocks in the bottom of the Kool-Aid, and then it has a brown tint, which is not good.
What you
The brown tint. Does that brown tint taste?
The sugar in the raw shit.
Yeah, it's natural sugar. It's not. It don't
They
have.
don't have
no
all them
chemicals added to it.
preservatives and all that other stuff.
That's what that granulated sugar has. All those preservatives and stuff.
But it breaks down better and makes Kool-Aid taste great.
You can do the same thing with that. Put a handful in a blender and make you some granulated sugar naturally.
And for the what?
Of raw sugar, put it in the blender. Or
Not
your
that,
Ninja.
not that brown stuff. I'm talking about. I want the white sugar.
I'm talking about you want the shit that's killing you.
Yes. That's all he wants.
All right, I'm gonna leave that one alone because y'all are being mean again. I'm just saying that
That's what you like.
since we started making Kool-Aid back in the day, we've always used white sugar. Why y'all trying to play around like that's not a prerequisite?
Because we can't change. Because we know it's not good for us.
Give me something to replace it with that tastes
You said you
good.
don't like it. You said you don't like it.
Y'all playing.
You said you don't like it.
I mean, if I can
nothing,
deal with it
y'all.
if it was, you know, but if I'm gonna eat sugar anyway, why not just eat the real thing?
Because it's killing you.
Well, so is the air and everything else I'm doing. You know, I gotta stop everything. This is
Don't
crazy.
say you want to change and lose a little weight and live healthy.
Well, y'all got a new Supreme Court justice. Let's talk about that.
Continue, Miss Brown.
And she's black.
Anything to get off of weight.
Well, you know, y'all keep trying to take every food I eat. Y'all say McDonald's not real. Y'all say this not
McDonald's
real.
has never been real.
It's not good for you at all.
But Ketanji Brown Jackson is the highlight.
She's good for you.
Yes.
See, that's not fair.
What's not fair? Contingent projection is good for the United States.
But sugar is good for you too.
We said some sugars are.
Your body
Just like
needs
not all
substance.
salt is good. Not all sugar is good.
But your body needs something to work off of.
Might as well be doing Splenda.
What is that?
That's the graduated white salt you need.
I don't know, because I mean, it's nothing you can eat right now, because I don't have enough money to go vegan or vegetable or whatever you call that.
You
Then,
wouldn't go vegan if you had
then you can't
millions.
go. Vegetables, even the wrong ones, cost too much.
You wouldn't do vegan nothing if you had millions of dollars. That is not in your bloodstream. Now that you can eat meat now.
Well,
You see?
some things you can't give up on.
Yeah.
Like hamburgers is one thing that you can't stop.
But you said vegetables, you go
Cheese,
vegan. That's not in the
you
vegan.
can't stop.
You can eat plant burgers.
Huh?
You can eat plant burgers.
Well, with bacon
You can eat plant burgers with plant bacon. And plant bacon.
and cheese.
With plant cheese.
See, no, I can't do it. You're right.
See, why you turn down everything?
No, I'm just saying that a bacon cheeseburger is a standard.
Yes, it's made with plants to look like a burger,
But
to
you
look like cheese.
So you can't do
to
egg
look like
either.
bacon.
You can do an egg either on your burger.
You're a vegan.
No, I'm good. I'm
They got plant-based eggs.
They got plant-based eggs.
How?
They made out of plants.
They had plant-based tuna.
Y'all done lost your mind.
They got plant-based everything here. It's
But
a vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, people don't eat. I mean, they know the taste of the food that they like, so they had to revamp it to taste like it. And it's all we eating is seasoning. You feel what I'm saying? And the beef don't taste the way the beefs don't taste. You ever ate cauliflower people food?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, they had that cauliflower pizza over with special. It didn't taste like nothing.
No, you ever eaten cauliflower people food?
I don't know what that is then.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
White people food. You ever had white people food?
It depends on what it is. For some
When they
things, all
don't
right.
when they don't season it and it's just no seasoning at all and it just
Well, they
has
do
no
season.
taste.
They put salt and pepper. They put salt and
Salt
pepper,
and pepper
on everything.
Some don't.
Salt and
So
pepper on
that's what
everything.
So what makes food is our seasoning, what we add to it. So if we there's plant-based things that look like a burger, what seasoning we gonna add to it to make it taste like a burger? You feel what I'm saying? Or
So
how
you can
we
make
make
beef
it taste right?
taste like you make beef plant taste like beef.
Yeah. They use mushrooms to make chicken nuggets.
Oh,
They use mushroom to make a chicken nugget.
that's
Yeah.
interesting. Will that make it taste better?
How does
Plant-based.
that metamorphosis go? Chicken is tougher than mushrooms.
Yeah, the texture, you know what I mean? So the way it looked, called chicken of something. Chicken of something.
It's called
This is
chicken or
mushroom.
something, but it's really
It's
mushrooms made to look like
What
chicken.
mushroom?
Okay, so it's like chickpeas and all the rest of that stuff to take near meat
I
from.
actually love chickpeas though. I like it in my salads.
Okay, but I don't know about it being patted
What's
into
the name of
a
the mushroom that
steak.
make chicken?
According to Wikipedia, especially labeled as sulfurous, commonly known as sulfur shell, chicken of the woods, the chicken mushroom, or the chicken fungus because it is often described as tasting like and having a texture similar to that of chicken meat.
So chicken fungus. I mean a
Yeah.
mushroom fungus.
It's called
Okay.
chicken of the chicken. You know, all mushrooms.
Chicken of the wood.
You know, all mushrooms is fungus. You know that, right?
I love a good portobello. I love portobello mushroom.
Okay. There's
And I
a
love
big old fungus.
what is it? Shiitake mushroom. I like shiitakes.
But this
So
one is called chicken of the woods.
And it looked like
You know,
chicken.
because it has the same, because it has it tasting like and having a texture similar to chicken meat.
wow.
Right,
It
so you can
looks
get
like
them with some
chicken.
French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I didn't know that.
People are eating.
Would you eat it?
People are eating plant-based. I don't like tofu, but I would do like the plant-based burger. I have tasted that, and it's good. You feel what I'm saying? It fooled
Plant-
me from.
The rabbit food burgers are good.
Yes, I got the one from I got it from Burger King, the Whopper.
Right.
And
Maybe it's the way it's
I ain't
seasoned.
been to Burger King so
They're my
long.
best friend. Yeah, they have a plant-based Whopper.
I thought all the Whoppers were plant based. I thought that's the only kind of thing that.
But do they mix animal blood with it? They said.
No, they
mix
don't.
Animal blood. What kind of crap are you talking about?
I heard they mix animal blood with the deer beef to give it flavor.
No, it don't. They use beets and to make it look like it's blood.
Oh,
This is plant based. Why would they use animal anything?
They said
plant based.
they were saying to get some flavor in there from the
Who
cow.
said this?
No.
I don't know.
I'm like on the commercial. We don't know those people you talk about.
Not today, Kevin. Not today. No, but they were saying they had to put some kind of juice in there from the pig, from the cow, to make it taste like, real beef.
From the pig to make it taste like beef.
No, from the cow,
From the
the
cow.
pig blood inside the fake meat.
But we mix the plant.
Well, I guess. If you like that sort of beef,
There's no beef.
it's a
We're talking about
plant-based beef.
plants. Making plants.
Yeah, it's called complicated because I don't know what they're doing. Now I don't know what I'm eating. They got the modified
It's
corn.
plants.
They got the
Every
fake
plant.
beef now. What else they gotta get? What else they gonna do?
We're gonna eat only plants.
And then they made mushrooms out of chickens. Man, this world's coming to an end and quickly.
So you say you can't eat a mushroom burger?
Well, if I don't know what I'm eating, I guess I could. But I
You gotta
prefer to eat a
something
beef burger.
animal.
So what are they making chicken out of? Chickens?
Or would they make them out of something different?
You said they got chicken nuggets are made from mushrooms.
Because it's a vegetable place.
So can you grow chickens the way you want them to grow?
Why would you? Then I
It
mean
get-
everybody's going that lifestyle.
Because I want more chicken thighs and chicken wings. So can you make a chicken have more thighs and wings?
Thighs that ain't got nothing but greasy meat on.
Right. So I
Some
want.
breasts and wings. Some flats and all that stuff.
Well, the wing is okay because it's a mixture of the breast and the thigh. But I'm talking about the thigh because it's more juicier.
Bros. Nothing but grease.
The breast is nothing but dark or white meat.
It's meat.
They're going dry.
It's meat. It's meat.
It's dry meat.
It's meat. I don't want to eat no bunch of fat. I want meat. Thighs is all fat, juicy meat.
I guess.
And it ain't really meat. It's gristle frying down all of your body fat. Really only two little meat bones.
How do y'all feel about Biden doing a good job? Is he doing a good job being president?
How do you determine it?
Well, you get the
You
numbers.
can't do
out there.
anything about inflation. You can't do anything about a war in another country.
You don't got to
Can't do
support it.
anything about him not having any support in Congress.
All
So how you
excuses.
determine?
When Donald Trump was president, they weren't as high gas prices.
Okay, so why got hit with the inflation?
It wasn't. The Republicans take care of inflation. Democrats
How did
don't.
they take care of inflation?
I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Nothing gets as high until they get Democrats. Then everything go haywire.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Right. Do we need to get another Republican president to make the country better?
No, because every time a Republican's in office, we always go in debt. Like the last time we had a Republican office, we went $2 trillion in debt. And we just now came out of it.
So it worked.
It worked. So we spend up a whole bunch of money and then force somebody to bring it back down.
I mean, if that's the ticket.
I guess that's how that works. Who's going to say, oh.
No, I don't understand because the Democrats have gas prices going through the roof, inflation going through the roof, and Biden is doing nothing about it.
We just can't. What can he do?
Just make an executive order or something, or sign a bill.
What?
Executive order, sign a bill.
That's not gonna change gas prices.
Why not?
It got nothing to do with gas prices.
You keep saying that to me, but
We don't have nothing.
if he can give $8 billion to Ukraine, he'll pay the gas bill with $8 billion.
Got nothing to do with gas bills.
I think it's disingenuous to keep this shit going. They can stop it.
How?
And they started it. They can stop it.
How did it start it?
I don't know how it started, but
but you said they did, but you don't know how they did.
I was never when it started. I'm only 50.
Oh, you wasn't there when they started.
But I know. Oh, COVID cases are decreasing in Minnesota.
Oh, all the motherfuckers died.
They're spiking in Texas.
They should be killing our Texas people because they don't think.
That's not fair.
What's not fair? You think they should die more in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody should die more or less.
Oh, why not?
I mean, not from
I
COVID.
don't deal with tree huggers on Fridays
What are,
before happy hour.
what are tree huggers?
You a tree hugger.
I don't know what that is.
So people in Texas can drop off. They're opposing all these sanctions and how can they celebrate Independence Day, anything in Texas?
Are they part of America?
I don't know. I can't guarantee that.
They didn't succeed, did they?
I don't know what they've done because they're on a different plane of existence. Like Florida, it's not connected to America either.
Well, we dissing them now because they're not a part of the union?
They're dissing everybody else. They're not. It's not. We're not dissing them
Because of their beliefs. You feel they should be knocked off.
They already knocked it. They left, not us.
Where did they
we
go?
say gay, and they said don't. They left.
So that's a matter of opinion that you don't
That
share
ain't
with them.
stopping them from leaving.
What's stopping you from
I'm
leaving?
in the United States. I got stuck in this penal colony.
Oh my goodness. Some of you black folks, I mean, just complain, hear yourself complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you the truth.
Your
Florida
truth?
left.
Who?
Florida left. Texas left. Y'all can't do nothing in Texas. The police can shoot y'all. You can walk around with your gun with or without a carry permit. You don't need any permit in Texas to walk around with your open gun.
So with a permit, you think less shootings will happen if you had a permit?
If you had a permit, that means you're licensed to carry the gun and you've gone through the proper channels. In Texas, you don't have to have that. You just have to have a hip to carry a gun.
But in most states, you can get a rifle that still shoots. It's still a gun.
You still have to have a permit for it too. You still have to go to gun safety to get that rifle. In Texas, you don't have to do anything. You just gotta have a hip to put your gun on.
Well, I mean.
And you bet not get pregnant. Because you're gonna carry that baby till that baby comes out. I don't care whose it belongs to. So we can shoot. Because we're gonna shoot your kid when you get in probably first grade. When you go to recess. We'll get them then.
You make it sound like a doomsday party. That's not
what we're
fair
doing.
either.
We kill all the kids in school, but you better not go get an abortion to get rid of them kids. Now, if I'm saying anything wrong, Please, somebody in our listening audience, correct me. Because nowadays you can just go scoot up a school. It's okay. Make sure you get 10 to 20 years. It's okay. But you better not get rid of that embryo in your body. You better have it to full term. Regardless of who's gonna take care of it after full term. But you're gonna have that baby.
So what products in Minnesota are THC that we can get that's legal on the books?
Just take us through these times.
Yeah, because I mean, can you use vape pens and all that in Minnesota? Okay.
Let's go to our guru on the street. Miss Black. Miss Black.
Hey, sorry, I'm back now.
Yes, could you tell us what cannabis products we can get legally here in Minnesota to help us through these times?
So there are gummies that you'll be able to get. You'll also be able to get infused beverages. It's Delta 9.
It's just
So it has to be derived from hemp. It can be more than 0.3% THC content. But, yes, you can put THC in some edibles. I believe it's hard candies, gummies, and chocolates. And then there are beverages that can be infused. And so tinctures and things like that are now legally able to be used inside of drinks. So yay, shout out to all the groups that did work on that. We are not legal all the way, but the CBD companies are protected with this legislation. And it opens up, to anyone that's over 21 years old. It's open to anyone who's over 21 years old. So
is it a special license you need?
You know what? We'd have to look into that. I don't think so. I think you could use like your cottage food license and make gummies and chocolates or hard candy or beverages.
Are you saying stores can now open up now?
Well, yeah, they've been open. Some of them were being shut down because some of the cities were trying to stop the sale of CBD products. But now they can't because it's a state-wide law that allows the usage of these products now.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that update.
So just CBD, not THC.
It is THC. It's the same thing. Well, not quite. It's not as much THC as let's say the product that, I would purchase may have 5%, right, THC. So it's not going to be that, but it is THC nonetheless. It still is the actual ingredients that goes into what gives you that high effect from cannabis.
Do they have any indigos or sativas that I can pick up?
So the dosage will be different.
No more than 3% THC by weight.
So I got to get 3,000 pounds to get enough TC for me in a quarter.
Well, no, because I hear I'm not a CBD user like that, but there are folks that I know that don't use THC and they swear by the CBD, the Delta 8s and Delta 9s. It feels just like you are using regular cannabis.
To those that don't use regular cannabis.
Right. For those who don't.
Right. Well, since I'm a regular cannabis user, I'm gonna need something stronger.
So you got double your dose?
They're gonna have to quadruple my.
But yeah, shout out to those groups that got the Republicans on board. And they also got the Republican candidate for governor on record saying that he will sign a legalization bill as well, too. So now both gubernatorial candidates for our state have both been on the record saying they will sign legalization legislation as long as our Senate and our House get it together.
But we've seen so many Republicans go back on their word.
Which is crazy because there are Republicans that are supporting this across the country.
Oh, I just hope they do.
But
Like I
with
said,
their
they
leadership
have shown
supporting
so
it, maybe
much to
that'll
go over.
switch it.
Yeah, they just keep going back on their word.
But their leadership is supporting it now. Their guy that's
Okay.
running for governor. And so maybe they'll switch, some of them will switch their stands. We don't need all of them. We just need a few.
I just need the ones on top. They can make the decisions. Please make the decision to keep it. Because this is what's keeping a lot of you people alive. They don't know. That's why black people don't shoot up school. That's why black people don't go shoot up buildings, period. Because, we have to stay medicated.
Is that how it works?
That's how it
Well,
works.
we're not gonna say that we don't do it. It's not prevalent in our culture to go out there to do it. We have some people that has mental illness, they're straight off. But we
Yeah,
wasn't
but even
raised,
them,
you
don't
know,
want to shoot up nobody.
we're not the type that's don't go into school and just,
No, we
on the
just
regular.
shoot randomly at folks on the street in our communities. That's what we
Right.
do.
And that's easier. Because we probably know each other.
So what do y'all think about R. Kelly getting 30 years?
It's a death sentence. He's already 55. So, he's got to get acclimated. And he'll be 85.
He'll get some time served. How long he been in there?
Right.
It's been going on, 4 years?
That's a separate case. He's got more than one case.
Well, maybe they'll do it like they did Chauvin and make it concurrent. Is
They
that
got
what
him
it was
concurrent.
at the same time?
Oh, I don't know about all that. I thought if he do, they said he gonna do 30% of his time, maybe do 10 years.
If it might have been his only case. He's already got 2, 3 other cases where he's got jail time. This ain't the only one.
So
He didn't
he's
get out. Because the last one was for racketeering and something else. This is peeing on people. And I think he got another case still coming
They
up.
go after the black man.
No, they're doing him like the rest of them. There's only a few of them that they go after
No,
white
they did. That white lady only got 20 years.
Which one?
That white lady that was helping lure them children to that man. What's that man that killed himself in the jail?
Oh, the one that got off that white lady. And she paid for that. She paid for that.
And they had a whole ring of really elaborate shit. And she only got 20 years though.
She just go pick him up. Drive them girl.
wow. But she was a accessory, wasn't she?
She was what?
Right, that's what I'm saying. There was a whole elaborate thing. They tell you what he was doing, she actually was doing.
Yeah, she was doing it. She's hitting girls.
And none of the rapists got locked up.
No, they killed themselves. Only her.
No,
And
they
she
didn't.
didn't tell on nobody else. She didn't tell on nobody else.
No, because she'd have been dead long sooner than that.
Well, snitches get stitches.
You think that's what happened to the man? He threatened to tell, and then he just mysteriously died?
Yes.
What they do? Gave him all the stuff for him to hang his stuff in jail. Don't hang his stuff in jail.
Because they take your shoestrings normally.
They give you plastic shoes, all of that. You don't have no way to hang yourself.
That's just if he hanged himself.
That's how they said he died.
You're right. That could be.
There's no way to do.
That could be
hang sheets up from the ceiling.
Well, yeah, because if you tell somebody did something, you're definitely going down.
And plus, they got cameras in every jail cell. You mean to tell me all that time nobody saw him? Everybody parted in the other wing of the jail.
Well, I guess it depends on the way he was
high
at.
Profile.
And they might have the cameras on. Because they didn't have the cameras on Sandra Bland.
Oh, yes. For her to hang herself and go through all this stuff.
But some people do escape through the cracks.
Escape through what cracks? Can't have a crack unless they put one in there.
Well, the system, I was there and
This shit
watch.
don't make Chris. You got 5 or 6 people sitting in that circle watching them cameras. Not one saw anything.
He was at lunch.
Ain't no at lunch. There's no
They
such
don't
thing
be
as at lunch.
watching folks, or they be sitting around acting
They all
like
be
they
sitting
ain't
around.
doing shit.
For
It's
those
like
of
they
us
don't
that have
care.
gone, I've been in there before.
I know they don't care, but that's another story for another day. But I'm just saying in general, overall, watching somebody, I don't know, because everybody's not doing their job. So I mean,
If you like dinner, you like behind bars, what you gonna do?
you ain't
If you
going
get
nowhere,
out-
so why I gotta watch?
I gotta watch you make sure
Man,
you don't get out.
I got a cousin in that was in Parchment. There was a viral video that went around the internet. The prison was in lockdown, but this dude and my cousin was out fighting, and the dude was stabbing my cousin. Some prisoner was recording this on his cell phone from his cell.
Had to.
And I'm like, who let just them out when they supposed to have been on lockdown? Besides the guards.
They had to get a
Guards
cell
control
phone in
that.
there.
They all
The
got cell
guards.
phones.
Oh,
You can't do anything in a jail unless they
Yeah.
let you do it.
Yep. They got cell phones inside.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They got full set. They got TVs and all. They got full set.
Well, TV's been there for years, but the cell phone is contraband.
Oh, they make phone calls and
Exactly how they getting them in there. The guards.
right. 'Cause
Okay.
you didn't bring nothing in when you came.
No, because you were strip searched and thrown them in the bag. You go in jail.
Right. They didn't dig all the way in my prison first. They let me get some stuff in.
Oh, because you got a cough and everything.
I
And they give
coughed.
you issue.
I had a cough and I don't have to pop out. I had a cough and just stay where it's,
Okay, we got a few more minutes. It's
you know, towel, like a cough and let everybody know
oh my
what's coming
goodness!
up.
What's happening in August?
What's happening in August?
We're gonna be doing Black Pride in August from the 18th to the 21st. Our first day kickoff party will be Thursday. And on the weekend, on Sunday, we have Powder Run Park. I just got confirmation today from Powder Run Park on the park is reserved now for the 21st. So yeah, I would love everybody to come out from the 18th to the 21st, August 2022.
What's
Yeah,
going on at the park?
a family fun day. We have tents with people under them, some of your local politicians, some of your local stores, some of your local talent will be on stage. We have art from the different variations of George Floyd out there, from the Magic of the Movement. We'll have volleyball out there that day, maybe even some softball, who knows? Yard games, maybe the big Jenga, the big Connect Four, and stuff like that. So it'll be a fun day for, from in the morning to the afternoon, and especially for people of color, things that we like to do that particular weekend.
So we can play spades?
You know
and
what?
dominoes?
We have some cards that don't get wet. If they do, they don't bend, they don't crack. So definitely we can play some spades. Rain come rain, see it shine. We can play spades. The cards are not paper cards, they kind of vinyl. So yeah, and you can slam on the table. Dominoes, you let me know. Yes. Maybe we should get a tournament of dominoes after that day on who the best domino or space player. That would be hot. Get some Hennessy. No, I'm just teasing.
You're doing too much. You're doing too
Okay,
much.
well, when you play cards, you gotta have something to drink.
Right. You're doing too much.
It just reminds me of, back in the day,
This is daytime.
when they had
Family fun.
Cavassier out there,
Ain't nothing wrong with day drinking.
Okay,
You have to have
It's
with the
the weekend.
children.
it's the
You gotta
weekend.
watch the children.
I didn't, but back in the day where I'm from, underneath the table, they had a brown paper bag with the juice and the drink in it.
Why I gotta be under the table?
Because that's how you did it back then.
Up under the table?
Yes, you take your cup,
But
put ice in it,
2022, we
put
do
it
it
under
on
the
top
table.
of the table.
Oh Lord Jesus!
And we film it.
No, keep it in the bag.
Y'all turn. Your juice is just old.
Hey, you were a vendor that day. Vendor spots are open to vendor in the park that day. So if you got a business or something like that that you want to showcase,
How do they get that information?
go to our website at www.mnpocpride.org and it will lead you to everything you need. Even if you want to perform that weekend, we have a link for that.
Well, that is good stuff.
Independence Day is this Monday. It's a 4-day weekend. Y'all gonna go to Black Pride in Chicago? Oh, they're growing up America. Look at the aliens.
Who's the
Yes,
other
yeah.
two?
Hey, it's 7 o'clock. Oh.
It's 7 o'clock. We gotta get out of here. We're on our way to Chicago for Black Pride in Chicago. I'm riding with Dennis and his people.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
jumping in the back seat. I don't want to hear nothing.
Take pictures.
I will. I'll be in the back seat.
Take some pictures. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Peace out. Y'all be safe. And we want to see y'all next week.
Happy. What is it? Wait, the Independence Day thingy. If you celebrate it,
What's independence?
America's independent from what's that country?
I don't give a shit because I'm black and I ain't independent from America.
All right.